Hello everyone, Hare Krishna. This is Aishwarya. Welcome back to my channel Basics by AJ. If you are new to this channel, then do subscribe it and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. And if you really like this channel, then do share it with your family and friends. So without any delay, let's begin today's video. Today I am going to present you recipe of penne arrabbiata, which is an Italian dish. In India it's famous as pasta in red sauce. I have given it a little twist by adding a cheesy flavor to it. Yes, it's not completely pasta in red sauce, but it is somewhere in between red sauce and white sauce. So of course it is without onion and garlic, and since it is not very hot in flavor, it can be had by children as well. So let's begin. To start with, here I have taken a heavy bottom pan into which I have added 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of red chili flakes. So I have already chopped some vegetables. I will add them one by one. So first I am adding some French beans, some yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, green capsicum, button mushrooms. You can add your choice of vegetables, whichever you like. And these are some sweet corn kernels to which I have boiled, and these are some basil leaves. Stir them nicely. Now adding salt as per taste, oregano around 1 tablespoon, this is black pepper powder, and some green chili sauce, and then this is tomato ketchup without onion and garlic, and half a tablespoon of sugar. It will retain the color of vegetables and also give it a sweet tangy flavor. Around half a tablespoon of soya sauce. Mix all the vegetables. To this we will add some tomato puree, to which I have already prepared and kept it aside. It's very simple. You have to boil some tomatoes, and once they are cooled down, you have to peel off the skin and then grind it into your mixture grinder, and the puree is ready. So here I have added around 4 tomatoes puree into it. So we'll let it cook for some time. After 5 minutes, here I am adding half a tablespoon of vinegar, white vinegar, and some red chili sauce if you have. This is optional, and if you are preparing it for your kids, then you can totally avoid all the red chilies which I have added. Here I have added half a tablespoon of Kashmiri Lal Mirch, which gives nice color, but it's not very spicy in flavor. This red sauce for pasta needs to be thick in texture, so I have closed the lid for some time, and once I open the lid, I can see these bubbles on top of it. That means the curry or the red sauce is ready. So I'll give it one more stir so that it does not stick at the bottom, and we'll keep it aside while we prepare for our white sauce. So for preparing white sauce, I have taken a separate pan into which I am adding some oil. As of now, we don't need very hot oil. It has to be medium. And then we will add a blob of butter, cooking butter or whatever form of butter you have. Here I have added Amul butter. And when the butter is melted, we will add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, that is maida. We need to add it step by step so that it does not form any lumps. And once you see the golden brown color of this mixture, it's time to add some milk. So milk, I have taken around 250 ml of milk, to which I will add step by step, not at once, and we'll keep stirring it, otherwise it will form lumps and it will stick at the bottom. And after 10 minutes you can see it has become a thick sauce, and again we'll add some milk and we'll keep stirring it, and then after 5 minutes you can see the bubbles coming out. Now it's time to add some red chili flakes, Italian herbs, some salt and some black pepper powder. So we'll give it a good mix while it is on the flame. And that's it guys, our white sauce is ready. Now we will prepare for boiling our penne pasta. So as you know how to boil a penne pasta, or any pasta for that matter, we have to take a boiling hot water into which we'll add around 2 cups of penne pasta. As per your requirement, here I am preparing for 2 people, so I have added around 2 cups of penne pasta, to which I have added some salt and some cooking oil so that it does not get stick. And we'll close the lid for some time, around 5 minutes, and once you see the pasta is done, we'll strain it and keep it aside. Now let's come back to our red sauce which we prepared. To this we will add our white sauce which we just now prepared. So we'll mix both the sauce, red sauce and white sauce. So that's the twist I was talking about. I've added both the sauces, red sauce and white sauce, and together it makes a lovely cheesy and red hot combination of a cheesy red sauce, penne arrabbiata. It is different from other pasta in red sauce and white sauce because it's a combination of both the sauces. So to this we will add the boiled penne pasta. With the light hands we'll stir it, and for 5 minutes we'll let it cook and keep it aside for some time while we prepare our garlic bread. I know you must be shocked how I'm going to tell you about garlic bread. I'm going to tell you a recipe of garlic bread without garlic. Yes, imagine a garlic bread without garlic. So what I've done is, it's very simple. I have taken some melted butter, to which I have added these Italian herbs which we get easily in market. I have also added in the pasta sauce. So if you're going to prepare pasta sauce, you must be having Italian herbs at your home. So what you can do is take a blob of butter, melt it, add some Italian herbs, some salt to taste, some black pepper powder, and your garlic spread is ready. Garlic spread without garlic is ready. So I have taken these brown bread, to which I have cut into half, and on a tawa I am spreading these spread on top of the breads, and on a medium low flame I will let it roast for around 10 minutes on each sides, and once they are crispy they are ready to be served. These crispy brown bread goes really well with the pasta, as it's very stomach filling and also give a crunchy flavor to the pasta. Now let's do the plating for the pleasure of our Gandharvika Giridhari, that is Lord Shri Krishna and Srimati Radha Rani. So here I have taken a plate into which I have added these pasta and spreading some cheese on top of it. You can use variety of cheese whatever you have at your home. Here I am using processed cheese, and the sides of this plating I am keeping these breads, and then I'll put a tulsi leaf, and then I will offer it to Lord Shri Krishna. And once it is offered, it becomes prasadam. You can have this dish in lunch, dinner, or even breakfast. It's very stomach filling. Serve this Italian prasadam, a sattvic penne arrabbiata, to your family and enjoy the transcendental bliss. So I hope you liked this video. If you really liked it, then do share it with your family and friends, and also let me know in the comment box that how was it. You can also give me a thumbs up on this video. This is Aishwarya signing off. Hare Krishna.